Greetings from the Malteenoes Sports Club in Thomaslands. We're coming to you live from the Ferdinand Oval with extremely good news that the weather is perfect for cricket and we are getting ready to begin ACS match number 7 as the American Cricket Society match number 7 on the 2024 tour of Guyana. They're coming up against Malteenoes Sports Club today. It's Easter Saturday. Very busy in downtown Georgetown, and the midday heat is on. Are we ready to bring you this exciting 30 overs a side game? John Ram saying here, and we're getting ready for ball number 1. So Malteenoes, the home side, won the toss, and they're batting first. Captain Shemroy Barrington is in the middle. Shemroy Barrington, former first-class player, also former Guyana under 19 player, quite a compact player in his heyday, now an entrepreneur, and has always been part of the Malteenoes Sports Club. So we're ready for a 30 overs affair. Brilliant sunshine here, Easter Saturday. Alongside me is Ronaldo McGarrell. Another exciting game is ahead of us. Like I said, ACS match number 7. They've played 6 matches so far, 1 defeat. So that's 5-1 for ACS. Man on camera, Tristan Carmichael, will begin the bowling as he has done over the years for his sides. Former Guyana under 19 player, USA, whose entrance is on Wolford Avenue, the school zone in Georgetown. She's just about ready with Carmichael and Hines. Hines quite tall, left-handed batter. ACS, like I said, asks the bowl first. Very hot conditions, but we're going to be ready in a moment or so. They've played since landing in Guyana, landed on the 22nd of March. And they've been playing since the 23rd consecutive coast, and every day. Michael to Hines, 2 slips in play. You're not seeing it on your monitor, but 2 slips in play already. Pressure on the. So ACS guilty of bowling just too wide through Carmichael. So Malteenoes off and running. In the air, over the head of the fielder at backward point, who's now going to give chase, having gangered in. It looks like that could have easily been the first wicket or the first legal delivery. As we say good morning for the first time, it's Raymond Perez.
Hi, good afternoon, John. Lovely weather we have. Yeah, definitely a wicket chance there. Hitting it on the up, then get over it, and just over that field at backward point. But this is Hines' mindset whenever he plays. He looks to be positive, looks to go after the bowling. Once it's in his slot, he will go after it. That's what we're talking about. In the slot and deposited over long off. That's gone all the way. 6 runs.
On familiar territory for Tristan Carmichael. Usually very stingy in his spell. And with this new ball, already under some pressure. Hines getting the delivery what we're talking about. The line was middle and off stump. Threw the shot nicely into that
positive
kitchen garden.
Over long. That's gone all the way.
Boundaries before Tutorial High School. So very positive start indeed for Adrian Hines. Could have easily lost his wicket, but he's still there. Got a brace to get off the mark. Shemroy Barrington with him is telling him to be selective about his shot. Do not want to be playing everything in the air. Do not want to be giving the fielders opportunity to get his wicket. Extremely hot conditions, but the atmospheric conditions here not the best because of the Saharan dust and the other smoke that's in the air right now in Guyana. So the ball is back here. Hines, we get a single. Again, Perez.
Let's send in the group there. 63671.
So a single to Hines will bring the captain Shamroy Barrington on strike. Shamroy, who has been around for a long time, has been a very good contributor with bat for his side. That's going to run away. Ill directed. Umpire saying wides. 4 runs, in fact, for his side.
Very uncharacteristic of Tristan Carmichael. Very expensive over at the start of Malteenoes innings. Usually very economical. Already given 15 away.
Ill directed.
Still 2 balls to come.
Saying usually his entire spell of 6 overs, you will see 15 runs. But now in his very first 4 deliveries, very expensive. Shamroy, I remember watching him at the under 19 level. Was very compact at the top of the order for Guyana. Back in 2001. That's quite a long time ago. Barrington, the captain, will get off the mark now. So that's the end of the first over. Malteenoes won the toss. Now they're batting first. 1 over gone, 16 without loss.
Yeah, good start from Malteenoes.
Very, very expensive in the context of the game for Carmichael, in the context of his career, really. ACS playing the penultimate game of their tour today. One thing I must say has been in their favor is excellent weather. The weather continues to be a good one. Well, continues to be good even today. Easter Saturday. So the wind is with us as well. From the top end is going to be pace. Suresh Danai, the leading wicket taker for ACS in this year's tour, will pick up the attack from the northern end, from the Thomas Road end, or from the Guyana Defence Force end. It's going to be bowling to Barrington. It's 30 overs aside. And this start that Malteenoes has, you can see that confidence now in both of their openers. Here's Danai. And lose it. Oh, a naughty miss there. Will ACS pay for this one dearly? Time will tell. But Barrington given a chance on one. Then I usually create chances very early. He has done so again. It's very windy, so maybe that chance that was given, the ball might have been swirling in this breeze. As you can see, that camera to the far end, you can see a little bit of movement in the camera as well. In the air, over the head of the bowler, just close, and falling short of mid-on. So then I'm getting this ball to do a thing or two very early in his spell with a new ball. Adrian Hines, and before him, Barrington, living dangerously. By far the most outstanding bowler for ACS. Pace is up, good variety as well. Again, drawing the batter on the front foot, playing a missing is Hines as the over comes to them. Just a single, and that was off a chance to Barrington. So good comeback over for ACS. 17 without loss after 2. Left arm spin with the new ball did not pay off. Then I got good purchase on this track, and now Yadram is going to pick up the attack from the southern end, replacing Trinson Carmichael, who went for that expensive opening over. Yadram, right arm seamer, will be running into this heavy breeze here today. Yadram as well has been up with the wickets for ACS as well with bat, sorry. So he has been one of their go-to players. Here he is again. Start of a new spell from a long run-up. Perhaps the longest I've seen him in their store. Starts with a big no ball. And everyone heard that call from the umpire. It's now time for a free hit. So Barrington will face the free hit. Signaled by the umpire there now. We get a boundary of the free hit. Charging down the track to the seamer. So once again, the no ball issues following Bashkar Yadram around. We saw him in earlier matches being plagued by no ball. And today, very first attempt at a delivery. No ball. Now the free hit into the boundary. So he's yet to really get it into his work. But already releasing the pressure, if any at all, on Barrington and Malteenoes.
Yeah, Barrington having the free license on that delivery to go after it. Didn't get all of it. This is definitely a good start for Malteenoes, putting the pressure on ACS very early in this 30 over affair. Going at over 11 Project score over 300. More extras.
Yeah, the keeper stopping it, but not with his gloves. So the ball hitting him a bit hard. So Shamrock Barrington is also walking. Why is he walking? Oh, actually, he's going to get a change of gloves.
An umpire rightly calling dead ball. So it's still a wide, but of course, after the injury to the bowler, the ball is dead, because in the umpire's view, it's a serious injury to the fielder. So the wide will count, but Barrington still on strike.
Yeah, I'm looking for the early wicket. This time just too wide of the off stump. So very ordinary start from Yadram. Yadram, who played all of his youth cricket in Guyana. He was at home at Enterprise on the east coast of Demrar. Played for Everest in Georgetown. Played for the Rosehall Town Youth and Sports Club in Berbice. So he has travelled as a youth player. He has been around. The manager's screen. He's played everything his entire career right here at Malteenoes. Barrington awaits. Yadram. This time, delivery is right on target, and Barrington just allowed the ball to come to him. Barrington given a chance when he was on 1. He's now on 8. Hines, he's prepared to play some shots. He's on 9. Still in the third over. Bashkar Yadram. Very expensive as well. Edging, but between the keeper and first slip, who's wide. And it's going to go down to the boundary. So Kevin Bodie, who is the keeper, who actually was looking at that ball as it passed close to him. It fell short of him, but was the one edging closer to the ball. But with the gloves, you expect the keepers to be diving around and first slip, but Bodie was caught with heavy feet. And just made no attempt to go for that one. So the keeper right up to the stumps. Yadram's first over coming to an end. 3 gone. 30 without loss. So the square leg umpire actually, who's assisting with some square leg duties, is a very popular man in Guyana. We could call him Norman, the Juice Man. Very animated whenever he's around cricket. Of course, that purse of his, that pouch, is laden with money.
There he is, Norman the Juice Man, stepping in with square leg duties today, helping out until the regular umpires come out. But a good start for Georgetown. He's into the second over. Just one of the first over. One in this over so far. His consistency continues. Pulled away. Ill directed. And Barrington said, "Thank you very much." Deposit this over. Fine leg. He's going to get 4 runs for it. It's a good shot from Barrington. Continues.
Short delivery, even pace pitch. There's Barrington quickly into position, equal to the task. Lovely pull shot. Then I did not go a bit closer to the body. We'll see how Barrington would have handled that. But playing on his merit, he got a boundary, rolling his wrist over nicely. Good shot.
Good comeback from Danai. He's having a good length. Can't do anything with that, Barrington. Current run rate still very healthy. Over 9s. At this rate, they're going to get 274, which would be the highest score on tour. If they get there. A good end to Danai's over. 4 overs gone. Malteenoes, after a good start, 35 without loss. Good work by our cameraman, Christopher Harry.
You can see the dust here Usually blue skies, but look at that. This Saharan dust mixed with smoke from all the forest fires here in Guyana. And that Trans Guyana Airways, it's there. It's there, we just couldn't get it that clear. Heading into Ogle and having a difficult time, I must say. This morning I woke up and I looked out the window and I was wondering if it was snowing. It was that white.
Both Hines and Barrington going at roughly run a ball. But those extras, that's what's really taking the run rate to over 8. Driven half start by Amanat Prasad. But powerful drive from Hines. Looking to step on the gas now. Yadram's last outing at Malteenoes. He scored 100 of the last ball. I don't know if you remember that, John. Last year, it was a 25 over affair. Last ball, slog sweeping over the pavilion here to bring up his century of the last ball of that innings. That game, ACS, we can say, led the way from start to finish. Totally dominated the Malteenoes team.
Yeah, I remember that game very well. And I'm sure Yadram and ACS remember that as well. When they got here this morning at the venue, they were remembering that, and according to our statistician, they were speaking about it even before today. Coming back here, looking to not only see another big 100, but another victory. But for the moment, they're here in the field, and Malteenoes, like any other team, will not want to be disgraced twice in successive attempts. So we're looking to bounce back nicely. And I was thinking as I was driving in traffic this morning, Ronaldo, body up to the stumps, getting the fingertips involved there. I was thinking this morning that ACS, American Cricket Society, the bottom line is, it's a team not based in Guyana, but based in North America, in New York. Played their last competitive game last September, coming into Guyana, playing against club teams. And winning is like, you put it this way as well, New York against Guyana. It is unheard of that New York beating Guyana in cricket. Nice shot, confident shot from Hines. He's going to run pretty close to the boundary. Dayala's going to give up the chase. Nice shot. Nice shot. Confident shot from Hines. He's going to run pretty close to the boundary. Dayala's going to give up the chase. So, with that said, ACS, American Cricket Society, on their tour so far, definitely big winners. And it goes to show what consistency in the US is doing for cricket and cricketers in the air, but in the gap as well. Yuvraj will have some work again. And again, he's just going to go to retrieve. Safe shot. And again, another boundary to Adrian Hines. Yadram under the pump.
Yeah. Early pressure being placed on Yadram from these two openers. Hines loving to drive through the offside. Once it's in that slot, we spoke about earlier. You know, this one hitting on the up over mid-off. Already up to 19. Yadram, very expensive so far. Coming to the end of his second over, already given 23 runs.
So this is a very good opening start from Malteenoes, and ACS opening bowlers, and the top 3 bowlers, I would say, not helping themselves. Carmichael gave away 16 in the opening over. Yadram, very expensive. Good comeback, quick. Nice delivery to end the over. 5 gone, 4-5 without loss.
ACS team today: Amanat Prasad, Aldin Thomas, Avin Gangadin, Bashka Yadram, Chitran Balgobin, Karan Ganesh, Kevin Budi, who scored that magnificent half century yesterday, Randall Wilson, Yuvraj Dayal, Trinson Carmichael, Suraj Danai, and Raymond Perez.
Malteenoes, Shamrock Barrington, the captain, Eugene Hines with him. Still to come, Hakeem Critchlow, Cordell Mars, Daniel Ross, Damien Vantol, Darson LaRose, Delon Dalrymple, Joshua Bollers, Shaquille Mosley, Shaquille Williams, Toto Ambishun, Tieton, Liverpool, and my good friend Smigel, aka Trevon France, not the other way around. I said that Damien Vantel because I saw him yesterday and he told me he's going to be playing today. So he's not here. I'm not in 11. So, sorry there, Damien. Then I will continue. Still searching for his first wicket. This is his third over. Won't get it there. Good delivery, but better bat. And for ACS, we've seen a trend. Danai with a new ball. Look at that. 9 wickets as all to make the point. The leading wicket taker for them. 9 wickets in the tour so far. Carmichael behind him with Karan Ganesh as well on 7 scalps. And Yadram 6. So those are the leading bowlers for ACS. And Danai with the new ball has been very effective getting early wickets. The only time he did not pick up an early wicket is when he did not start with a new ball against South Essequibo, a game in which ACS lost. So lots is dependent on him with the new ball. Barrington batting way out of his crease. Opens the face nicely. The chase is on. He's going to be cut off by the electrician. Yuvraj Dayal. He's an electrician, so no doubt cutting off that ball there.
John, speaking about cutting off, I remember last evening, pretty much the entire country in darkness.
So was it really a good Friday?
Definitely a dark one.
Yeah, the air condition not on at all because it was hot. Windows had to be opened to get some natural breeze. It went back to basics basically last night.
So you had to choose your poison. Sleep in the heat or sleep with the mosquitoes outside.
Steered away. There is protection of third man. Good throw from Balgobin. Yeah, it was really tough. And to think about it, the young ones who are accustomed to a little bit of comfort with cool air had to suffer that. I don't know how long that's going to happen for us. Still in over number 6. In the air, but straight back past the bowler, run away in nicely down towards long off. And the 50 on the board now for Malteenoes. This is a very good start, a commanding start from the openers. Not getting it the way he wanted it initially. He wanted it more in the middle of the bat. But got good connection, get it past the bowler.
Yeah, the outfield here at Malteenoes is relatively fast. And that's a commanding shot from Barrington. Looking to dominate Suraj Danai. Very economical up to this point. But just putting the pressure on him. 8 already off the over. Good comeback from Danai. Beating the outside edge. Doesn't like being hit for 4s. I don't think any bowler would like that.
But he's an attacking bowler, and that's what attacking bowlers do. They go for runs, but also come back and get your wickets because they're not that one track, not one dimensional. They're always searching for options. So Danai is that type of bowler. He's going to give you a full one, a short one, and come back Here he is again. That's the leg cutter. Beautiful delivery. Beating the outside edge of Barrington, who's well set now on 24. 6 gone, 53 without loss. Two overs, none for 23 from Bashkar Yadram so far. Hines on 20 from 16. Former youth player for Guyana, Adrian Hines. He's gotten a little bit taller. He's still growing, still a growing young man. Raymond Perez at backward point is asking his captain if he's okay with his field. As Yadram starts over number 7.
There's a man positioned out on the cover boundary. Danai. It's just a single.
So Ronaldo, earlier we heard off mic, of course, from manager Terry Hastu speaking about the nature of the tour. And kudos must go to these players. Landing on the 22nd, playing on the 23rd, right through one travel day to Essequibo the 25th, which is Pagua Day. But other than that, it's been cricket and travel. And these are not professional cricketers. These are club cricketers because ACS is a club in the US. And these guys seem to be like seasoned professionals doing the traveling, doing the playing.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing 8 or 9 games in 10 days. Very, very difficult. You know, I can imagine the toll the sun is taking on these bodies. Of course, those guys after the game, they get some good nice rest. At least they'll try to capitalize on some rest. Definitely tough to play all those games in such a short time.
Yeah, there's coaches will always tell you about RR, rest and recover. You need that time. And these guys have been putting in the works. I want to say hello to another cricket workaholic, Chris Patterson, watching the game. And really would love to see these guys do well, and especially at the start of the New York season. He plays with and against some of these players, Chris.
I think Booty is struggling slightly. Not sure if he's having some difficulty collecting the ball. Ball just dying on him there.
There is Aldean Thomas, who's also a wicket keeper. He's in the field. He can pick up the gloves, put on the pads.
I think Rennie as well can keep. You saw Amanat Prasad as well. Amanat Prasad is another keeper.
So that's on your screen Thomas, but he's wearing Aldean, also Orion Williams' shirt. Orion not in 11 today. So Aldean Thomas perhaps did not send his shirt for laundry. And he's using Orion's shirt.
But one thing I could commend the ACS management about is the nice rotation of their players. You know, they're not overworking anyone. They're giving everyone at least one rest day in between this hectic schedule. So hats off to Terry Hatsu and the man he calls Senior.
We haven't seen Andre Stull. He's part of their squad as their maybe mascot Not sure what position he has played.
Well, let me tell you,
I
John.
haven't seen him today.
Oh, well, he was on field at Bushlot, diving around, rolling. Good work in the outfield by the big man. It's good to see him rolling back the years.
That young man, Andre Stull, when he was at a youth level, really, really talented. Had pace, had movement, had everything to be a future legend of the game. Flicked away. Runs here now for Barrington and for Malteenoes. Going to run nicely into the boundary ahead of Raymond Perez. So the runs continue to flow for Malteenoes.
Yeah, badly lined. Barrington loves it on his pads, and no one behind square. So once he got back on that pass, that fine leg fielder on this quick outfield, he's gonna run away.
And for Malteenoes,
Barrington moves up to 28.
Nicely into the boundary ahead of.
Good finish to the over. 7 gone. Malteenoes 58 without loss. Still to come, Liverpool, Mosley, Shaki Williams, who just passes behind here. Carter Mars, Chevron France, Dalrymple, LaRose, Daniel Ross, Totaram Bishun, Akim Critchlow, and Joshua Bullers. 9 extras already in this innings. Just 7 overs bowled. There's still a lot of batting to come, but a good start by the opening partnership for Malteenoes Sports Club. And a nice little partnership being built at the top of the order. Last year at this point, Malteenoes would have lost about 3 or 4 wickets already. Really collapsed at the top of the order against ACS in 2023.
Missing as well from Malteenoes is Marcus Watkins. He's been a good servant of Malteenoes cricket over the years. Good friend of mine, not playing today. I think he has graduated to my level, the Masters level, the Legends category. So he's not going to be playing in this young, bright, and not so much vibrant again. He's not so vibrant again. Marcus, good day, good morning.
I saw him touring with the Malteenoes team though the other day to Barbados.
Yeah, maybe as their manager. Maybe a mentor. Quite a good batter as well.
Lots of experience there. Hello to Marcus. I'm sure he's watching, seeing how the boys are performing.
When my phone starts to ring, yes, you know he's watching. Kellen Carmichael, who's not, of course, in this team, was also a very good player for Malteenoes over the years. Spent a lot of time in England. Now he's in the US of A. One I felt could have been an excellent white ball player in Guyana and perhaps the Caribbean. Then I starts a new over, big appeal. Umpire says not out. Barrington survives. That was a very confident shout from Danai.
Yeah, not a lot of support coming from the infield though, but definitely a close call for Danai. This is what he does. Hits on a good length, testing the batter.
Dion Christopher Barnwell is in the house. Speaking about all-rounders. Nicely stopped by Carmichael. There's no substitute for experience, and he's showing you that.
Yeah, it's good to see Christopher Barnwell coming out to see this match here.
Barnwell is one of those players. If he's not playing, he wants to look at what's happening.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to check out that game in DCC as well. The GCA under 19 up against combined 11 from the DCB.
Runs continue to flow here off the bat of Hines and Barrington. Firm push for one. Yeah, Christopher Barnwell one time was touted as the best all-rounder in the Caribbean. Then came the likes of Darren Sammy, Russell, Pollard. He was in that category. Dwayne Bravo. Then Jason Holer came on the scene. Had a really good time, a good run. Christopher Barnwell. That's the end of 8 overs, 61 without loss. Start of a new spell from Chatram Balgobin. Bowling from the southern end. Bowling to the left-handed Adrian Hines. First delivery on target. Second, short and dispatched. Four runs, 4 runs. That was a ranked long hop and was punished. First delivery on target. Second, short and dispatched. Over number 10 in progress. Carmichael switched to the northern end of the ground. In the air, but in the gap as well for Barrington. Nicely timed, beautifully played. Just delaying the shot nicely and getting it square with surgical precision. Another short ball served up.
Yeah, short and wide beside the off stump. And Barrington didn't have to hit it too hard. A huge gap there. Very, very huge gap on the offside. Just had to get it in that gap. And no chance for the field out on the deep cover boundary. That's Aldin Thomas. Malteenoes up to 75 already.
Very good start. Run rate of almost 8 runs and over. Carmichael swimming in unfamiliar territories. Ten gone, 75 without loss. A very positive start for Malteenoes.
Yeah, good start from Malteenoes. Hines not out on 30 from 25 deliveries, 3 fours and 6. And Barrington, the skipper, not out 36 from 36. With a run of ball, and he's hit 6 fours. Good start for the Malteenoes team. Still a lot of batting to come. All 10 wickets in hand. Chitran Balgobin now for his second. Conceded 7 in his last over. Current run rate just dipping slightly from earlier, but still very healthy. 7.5.
Tomorrow ACS will be at Enmore, home of Chatram Balgobin. Quick delivery. Bails removed, but batsman firmly planted.
Yeah, good work by the keeper. It's good to see him holding one. Earlier, the guys are just teasing him a bit. Conceded quite a few byes in yesterday's game.
Yesterday he was on the opposite side, just playing for the Guyana Police Force. Kevin Bodie. Form pull again, but there's protection this time. Danai, now a square leg. One more. So Balgobin patterns himself off of Narsin Dino Ryan. Bowls again. Quicker delivery. And again, Barrington playing and missing.
Again, quick work by wicketkeeper Kevin Bodie. Hitting his stump on the ground. Umpire Norman. Very still.
But that was a very quick delivery as well from Balgobin. In the air, over. Extra cover. Very safe shot, inside out. It goes for 6. And Barrington moves into the 40s now. From Balgobin. In the air, over. Extra cover. Very safe shot, inside. Malcolm completes his second over after 11 overs, 84 without loss.
Nice cool breeze blowing across the ground. It's good to see the coconut trees dancing in the wind. Easy season, John. Do you have your kite as yet?
Yeah, I do. I actually have two kites. They're both waiting to be let loose.
Is that a bird kite?
Quite no, I don't deal with that. Those are manufactured kites. I deal with hard labor kites. I want to see my kite from start to finish. I tend to get the old frames, do a little bit of sandpaper, get some fresh string and so on. I start from scratch, man. I'm old school, you know. Born in the 80s, grew up in the 80s. Yeah. Carmichael now for his third. He settled down a little bit after that opening over. Started at the southern end, now from the northern end.
John, since you mentioned the 80s, just want to mention that this game is being played in honor of Nizam Hafiz, who would have represented Guyana in the 1980s, 1989 in particular.
And Nizam Hafiz played for Malteenoes. Used to live just up the road, right in Kitty. And then he perished in that 9/11, the Twin Towers, deadly. That was something that the world does not want to see again. That Twin Tower disaster. So Nizam Hafiz, former Guyana player, former Malteenoes player, also played for ACS.
Good stuff from Carmichael. First over being very expensive. His third one, very economical. He has to close out well though.
Hines will keep the strike at the start of the 12th. Start of the 13th, in fact, because that's the end of 12. 87 without loss. Barrington approaching a half century. The bowling for you so far: Carmichael, 3 overs, none for 26. Danai with the new ball, 4 overs, none for 17. Yadram, very expensive, 3 overs, none for 28. And 2 overs from Chatram Balgobin. We'll have some drinks. The players are having drinks. We'll take a break as well. And on the other side of that, more action. Moments ago, we've seen that sky traditionally blue, but because of the Saharan dust and all the forest fires in Guyana, it's not so blue. Balgobin to continue. But Ronaldo, after 12 overs, 87 on the board, scoring rate of over 7 runs and over. This represents a position of strength for Malteenoes, who are yet to lose a wicket.
Definitely. 88 already on the board. Brilliant first wicket partnership by these two. Hines, 33. Barrington, 45. Good start to the innings. It then allows the other batters to come. That free license to come out and be positive. Score quickly. Keep tempo and of course up the tempo towards the end. Current run rate 7.14. Outside edge. That's gonna run away. Quick outfield here. 4 more to Barrington. He moves on to 49. 1 short of another 50. 1-4.
Yeah, he got to the venue very early, and he was looking as if he was a man on a mission when he took the field this morning. Now to be on 49 from just 43 deliveries.
Run away.
Shamrock Barrington is
Quick outfield here.
playing a captain's knock. Given a chance very early, but he was just on 1. There's Kevin Bodie again, taking that in the midsection. Another quick delivery from Balgobin. Balgobin seems to be a pacer.
Was that a chance though? John Barrington looking to advance slightly. This one fired in by Balgobin. Hitting Bodie. He's in a bit of uncomfort or discomfort. Maybe hitting his finger. There's a midriff. Definitely winding him though. That's good to see umpire Norman checking in on the player, ensure he's okay to continue. Very, very hot day today. Umpire Norman, he's very prepared. Brought his bomb and lime juice, swank as we call it.
Yeah. Norman Welch. Many know him as Norman the Juice Man. You can see his kit. Very modern.
West Indies kit. It's quite clearly.
Barbados Pride cap. Yeah, I like his spirit though. Standing at square leg because one reason or the other, the umpire did not show up today. Balgobin to continue. Barrington on 49 punches back up the track. Searching for that single. He scored 49 already, but just can't find a single to get to that landmark. Balgobin tend to give it a little bit of flight, but when he's pulling that quicker one, very quick. This time will get the single to bring up his half century. Well played, Shamrock Barrington, a captain's knock from the former first class player. Malteenoes winning the toss and batting first. 93 after 13.
Yeah, good knock from Barrington. 50 from 46. 7 fours and a 6. Going at that strike rate of just over 100. And of course he was dropped on 1. So how costly will that drop be for ACS? We shall surely see. Still 17 overs to go.
But it's proven to be very costly so far. 49 he's added since then. That was a dolly that Carmichael got. It was the second over of the game. And then I was in his first. And now Barrington is on 50. Carmichael starts over number 14. So rotation in the strike as well. And Adrian Hines, who's looked good as well, is going to be taking strike now. And this left-hand, right-hand combination working in favor of the batting side. Asking these bowlers to bowl a different line and length every delivery or every time it change over.
Yeah, these two looking very comfortable now. Already posting 95 for this first wicket partnership. Going very quickly as well. Over 7 runs and over. In a limited over format of the game, that's what you want to be aiming for. Try to overfare. Looking for 200 or more.
Should they get to that century partnership, or should Hines get to his half century, I think it will be pandemonium. Both will want to cut loose, both will want to chase quick runs. Appeal given. Struck in front. Umpire took some time, realizing that had no other option but to give him out. They sent Barrington on his way for 51 from 49, and in the 14th over, Malteenoes 95 for 1.
Yeah, ball that was pitched just on around the off stump, angling in. Barrington looking for the sweep, missing it. And the umpire says, "You're in front, you're out." So the first one goes for Malteenoes, 95 on the board. Barrington goes to 51, 7-4 is on a 6.
So he has done a good job in scoring at more than a run a ball for his side. New batsman, Trethlon Liverpool. 5 matches for him, 4 innings, 61 runs, highest is 41. But that strike rate, Ronaldo, look at that. 200 plus.
Definitely. And of course, with that platform that was set between Hines and Barrington, Malteenoes can explode in this last, say, 16.2 overs. And Liverpool, he's the man to do it. Or the man that could do it with that strike rate. If he gets going, who knows, Malteenoes can post a total in way in excess of 200. Just a reminder, the highest total scored so far in the store, 248 by ACS, chasing number 247, made by Chesney Sports Club. That was an exciting match on.
Yeah, they have chased 200 plus 2 times successfully. No foot movement to his first delivery. Trethlon Liverpool. Quite an interesting first name. Might have been a combination of his parents. Oh, in the air, but also in the gap. A nice form push to get off the mark. And it goes for 4. So Trethlon has lost his footwear as well in the process.
Yeah, pitched up, hitting on the up. Luckily in the gap. And again, this quick outfield.
Nice form push.
Malteenoes was going to run away. The fielder, Yuvraj Dayal, had no chance.
And it goes to 4. Dayal, the electrician, could not cut off that one on this occasion. Dot ball to end the 14th, 99 for the loss of 1. A successful over for Carmichael, over which he got the wicket of Barrington for 51.
Yeah, just a reminder, the highest score in the tournament, 248 for 4. Made by ACS. These guys in form, looking to chase down big totals. So they need Malteenoes, that is, to post a big score to challenge this ACS team. ACS posting a very big total last year right at this ground. So now they need a big score to challenge this strong ACS team.
Hines, start of a new over. Sends that one all the way to Tutorial High School. Has gone for some lessons. Balga bin Sas his 4th. So 100 on the board now for ACS. In over number 15, 100 for Malteenoes, sorry. It's 105 for 1.
Yeah, Hines just now looking to play some expansive shots. That one again in that slot. We know Hines loves to drive straight on the ground and through the offside. This time just lofting it over long off, and no one moved. Because from the moment they left the bat, everyone knew to six.
And if there's any criticism about the way Balgobin is bowling, sometimes tend to be a bit too straight and feeding these batters with some deliveries that they can get under easily because he's not getting exaggerated turn. He's not allowing the ball to grip and bounce. So he's pretty much like a medium fast bowler. So it's easy for the batters to pick him. And that was exactly what happened from that first delivery to take Hines into the 40s.
Yeah, we saw it in the other games as well. Bowling very quickly, very short, not allowing the ball to do the work of the pitch. As a spinner, you want to give it some flight, give it some air, allow the pitch to do its work, allow the ball to get some grip and some turn. But Balgobin, I think, is just bowling a bit too fast, trying to rush the batter. But of course, the batter wants a pace on. For the faster you bowl, the less spin you're going to get.
This time he goes on the onside of the pitch towards long on. Tretlon, quite a tall batter.
They could do everything.
14.2 overs gone already, and now the number 3 is at the crease. Nice shot, confident on drive. They say the on drive is the hardest shot in the cricket book, and he made that look so easy. Chance for run out. Direct hit, but still. The batsman is very quick in Tretlon. Liverpool got there very quickly. You with a direct hit, you can see. The direct hit, even clearing the back crease. So good running. So Karen Ganesh is on the field. Maybe he'll come into the bowling pretty soon. Maybe after Balgobin, who has bowled now his 4th over. Not penetrative at all today. 32 runs conceded. End of 15. 109. Liverpool will take strike at the start of a new over, which is going to be bowled by Tristan Carmichael. His 5th. Healthy edge, down to short third. Had there been a slip, that's fielder would have swallowed that one. But Yadram is way back down at short third man. So Liverpool survives. Diving a fourth at short extra cover from Amarnath Prasad. Single not on. Good feeling now. Good support in the outfield by ACS, supporting their bowler. Carmichael went for 16 in his first over. Now about to finish his fifth. So he's come back nicely after that opening over.
Yeah, Carmichael, very uncharacteristic in that first over. Very expensive from him. But of course, bounced back nicely. Big shot. Over cover. That's going to run away. That's a big shot from Liverpool. And that's what he's out there for. To step on the gas and increase the tempo.
A ball that was pitched up and he's coming round the wicket to the right hander, so those easy angles. Despite Liverpool hitting in the air, it was also in the gap. Small ground, square boundaries pretty short. Hitting for the small side and getting the boundary. 16 gone, 115 for the loss of one. Change in bowling. Yuvraj Dayal will come for his first bowl, replacing Chatram Balgobin, who sent down 4 overs, conceding about 32. Remember, it's a 30 overs a side game. Host Malteenoes off to a pretty good start. Hines now getting closer to a half century, coming back for the second. Good support from Liverpool. Good running. He's one hit away, Adrian Hines, from a well-composed half-century. Scoring rate continued to be above 7 runs and over. Really good stuff from Malteenoes so far.
Butterfield missed out there. Short and wide. Looking to cut. Much tighter this time from Yuvraj. Worked nicely into the leg side. Another single to Malteenoes. And since Liverpool has come to the crease, he hasn't slowed down at all. He kept the tempo up. They're still going at over 7 runs and over. That projected score still over 200. They are looking to finish well now. A single to end the 17th. Malteenoes 120 for 1.
Over number 18 has begun. Carmichael about to wrap up his spell. This is his final over. Yeah, look at the muscle that one. Just couldn't get it to the boundary, but you can see his intent is clear. Liverpool, good partnership as again building. Really good spell after that opening over from Carmichael. He was bowling from the southern end, now switched to the northern end. And all sorts of confusion after that opening over. But now he settled in nicely into the 18th over, 50 to Liverpool. In fact, to Adrian Hines. Runs continue to flow. Single. Look at Adrian Hines' stats. 50 from 48 balls, 3 fours and 2 sixes. And with that partnership, with Shamrock Barrington, really laying the foundation for a good total here. Chance for run out. $18 gone, 124 for 1.
Half centuries to both opening batters. Barrington, he's already dismissed. He made 51 from 49. Hines, he's still there, 50 from 49. A good platform laid by those two. Liverpool, he's coming, scoring at 127. So he's kept the tempo up. Still a lot of batting to come for Malteenoes.
Dayal, 5 in his first, continues. You can see Liverpool really trying to get ball away. Slight misfield at long on, and now they'll capitalize and come back. This is the 19th. One-handed shot. One hand coming off of the bat as it made contact with ball. And that really is a massive hit for 6 into the Tutorial High School ground. And Liverpool now getting into the 20s. 132 for 1. A magnanimous hit.
Yeah, and that's just good timing from Liverpool. They looked to hit it too hard, but got out in the middle of the bat. And the timing is what took it over the ropes. Good hit from Liverpool. Slight hole up in play as they get a replacement ball. That one sailed all the way into Tutorial High.
School's not in session because of Easter holidays, but when they get back into school, there will be a mad scramble for those balls that will be lying around the compound. Liverpool on 22. Slight misfield from Carmichael. Not the best of days for Carmichael.
Yeah, struggling a bit. And maybe just tired legs from Carmichael. These guys, of course, playing their 7th game today. 6 games in no time. White ball. Dial again. Looking to just fire this one in. Straight to the fielder. Liverpool looking to just open up his arms now. Start playing some shots. 24 from 15. Another wide. Just over, just being a bit expensive. 12 already off of it. Malteenoes looking to step on the gas. Big shot. Inside edge. With quick work from Raymond Perez. So 19 gone. Malteenoes 136 for 1.
Yeah, this is match number 7 for ACS. Malteenoes against ACS. Right here at Malteenoes. Malteenoes won the toss this morning up to the bat. Starter over number 20 now. This one is up and over. Cut away for 4. Up and over this time from Adrian Hines. Karen Ganesh, the experienced campaigner, takes it. And that is the end of wicket number 2. Adrian Hines, after crossing his half century, like his captain, is dismissed. He's gone for a well played 54 from 51 balls. It's now 140 up and over, loss of 2.
Yeah, looking to go up over cover. Just mistiming it. Playing a bit too early. Just skying it. Easy catch for experienced Karen Ganesh. So Hines goes. Second opener to be dismissed.
Time for ACS to regroup. No doubt you'll see a pep in their step after picking up the wicket of Adrian Hines, who looked really good from the start of his innings. Had a nice partnership of 99 with Shamroy Barrington at the top of the order. Then 100, then 41 for the second wicket with Liverpool. Liverpool is still there. He's on 24. Shaquille Williams will now join him. They're looking to make full use of the last 10 overs of this innings. Shaquille Williams, right-handed batter. One of the dramatic and animated players here from Malteenoes. Always some activity when he's around, whether he's in the outfield or in this case with bat in hand. Shaquille Williams.
Carmichael picking up his second wicket in his 7th over, John. But that's the state of things in today's match. Of course, today we're not having our usual board umpires. Williams off the mark. like to shout out our scorer, Sion Boville. Very quick to spot that Carmichael has already bowled out his spell. He's in now for his 7th over. Very streaky there, looking to cut behind point. Very too close to cut. Too close to cut. Malteenoes after 20. 141 for 2. Excellent over from Carmichael.
And maybe I'll say it again. Carmichael has completed his spell. 2 for 47. 10 overs to go. Projected score 212. At this stage, Malteenoes definitely will be looking for 225 plus. And if they don't get there, they will feel that. They'll feel disappointed not to get to at least 225.
10 overs remaining. Yuvraj Daya will continue. Very expensive in his last over. 12 coming off that one. Hearing the sirens in the background. A busy day on this Easter Saturday. Liverpool looking for the second one. I think he's just trying to put some pressure on the fielder.
Yeah, members of the Guyana police force passing close by in their vehicle. Siren wailing. Nice work in the outfield. Good work from Tristan Carmichael. The veteran diving around, putting his body on the line.
Pulled ferociously, but not past Big Show. Massive figure out at long on. Usually we put the tallest guys in those areas, those hot spots. He's definitely a huge figure. In the air. Where would that go? Just short of that same man we just spoke about. Bhaskar Yadram, the Big Show. Williams looking to go over the top. Not getting enough. And maybe that saved him.
Not timing it very well. Did not carry it to hand. Might have carried across the boundary. Like this one is going into the boundary nicely. That was too short. An easy shot now for a man who's been there for quite some time.
Yeah, not a short delivery. Liverpool always looking for runs. Took full toll on this one. It is straight back past the bowler. Just wide of the stumps. Long on, long off. Had no chance.
Dayal has completed his third over. Expensive as well. 21 gone. 21 gone. 149 for 2.
Yeah, two well set batsmen, Hines and Barrington, both in the shed. Liverpool been looking very aggressive since he stepped out there. 30 from 23. And Williams just joining him. These two now will be looking to step on the accelerator. Just 9 overs left. A lot of batting still to come. From here on out, I think we'll see some shots. They'll play a bit more expansive. Looking for the big boundaries, 4s and 6s. Try to just push the score upwards past 200 and maybe past 225.
Yeah, they must be aiming for 225 plus. Karan Ganesh, the 37-year-old, is into the attack now. Former Guyana under 15 captain. Played 90 20s for USA. Right time off break. Short ball to begin with. Shaquille Williams gets a boundary. So Karan Ganesh in his first over. Ball has played square of the wicket on the onside. Had to fetch it from outside off stump. But got a good connection. Williams.
Yeah, way outside the half stump, but nicely controlled from Williams. Got it behind square. The man positioned out on the boundaries in front of square. So no chance for him on the boundary. Square leg now is back on the boundary. Short and punished. Deserve 4 from the moment he left the bat. Very bad delivery from Ganesh.
So another short delivery, like you said. But
Short.
Shaki realizing that the safest shot is quite effective at this stage, went over the head of the bowler and got the boundary. Repeating a shot this time. Is it much better? Wait, yes, it is much better. Big hit indeed for a 6. Not a short delivery served up from Karan Ganesh. Went back into his crease nicely. Shaquille Williams. And then got good bottom hand. 6 more.
Yeah, Ganesh very effective in yesterday's game. Today being punished. Now you somebody touching it.
22 overs gone. 165 for 2.
Look at the bowling cards. 6 bowlers used. Everyone very expensive. We're at over 6. Just Danai. 4 overs, none for 17. With 2 wickets to fall. Both to Carmichael, who interestingly has bowled 7 overs in a 30 over affair.
So the singles coming easily for Malteenoes. Good batting display. Had a good foundation. And now in the middle overs, really getting value for their shots. Playing some handsome shots, all parts of the ground. Any minute now, they'll begin to cut loose because with wickets in hand and just 7 overs to go after this one, they'll be looking to capitalize on this start that they have. I would like to get as many as possible.
That's out. Looking to go big over long on, big outside edge, and just lob the catch to backward point. Having ganged in, the man position there takes an easy catch. The third one goes down for Malteenoes. They're 166 for 3.
Like to get big wicket because Liverpool was trying to get on with things, but that was just outside his off stump. Looking to go towards long on the outer part of the bat pound, and a safe catch in the end. Gangered in. So the only way that ACS still can stem the flow of runs is by picking up wickets. They just have 1 so far. So Dayal gets his first wicket in his 4th over. Shaquille Mosley. Here's the new batter. That's the stats of Mosley. 3 innings, averaging just over 2. But a good strike rate. Edge found this time he's going to get off the mark. Not in convincing fashion, but will not be on 0 for too long.
Good work by Ganesh. Very tall figure. Displaying some of his football skills.
Shaquille Williams kills that ball to end over number 23. 167 for 3.
Yeah, that first wicket partnership, 95, really set a tone for this innings. Second one between Hines and Liverpool just carried on and pushed up the score, kept the tempo of the innings. Williams and Liverpool, they tried to start in an aggressive manner. Unfortunately, Liverpool had to depart in the last over. Now it's up to Williams and Mosley, the two Shaquilles, to really take Malteenoes up to a competitive score. So 7 overs left.
One 6-7, 7 to go.
Maximum we should give up in the 7 is 65. Minimum we should give up for 45. So that's going to be the difference in chasing. Either we chase 220 or 280. If we chase 280.
7 overs to go. And the
7 is 49.
Shaquille's at the crease. Mosley and Williams. One of the brighter prospects from Malteenoes. Mosley.
Why you bring my place in?
So Yadram has bowled 3 expensive overs from the southern end and now switched to the northern end. Looking for fortune as a change of ends as well. Starts with a full toss, a juicy full toss. And Williams, Mosley, wanted to put that down towards extra cover. But went down towards the track and the bowler did well and it's followed through. We can start looking at that projected score, Ronaldo. At the moment it's 216. Will Malteenoes get there? And if they do, will they be comfortable with that? Scoring rate 7 plus right now per over. Mosley on strike. Good pace, good carry to the keeper. Will 216 be enough? Or will they get here?
If they do get up to 216, I think it's going to be a competitive total. ACS rely heavily on their top order. We haven't really seen the low order had time at the wicket. They usually come in and finish off the innings. Who knows, 215 on the board, 216 on the board. Could be competitive. Could challenge this ACS team. Lovely delivery. Getting the batter to come forward. Playing, beating the outside edge. Good bowling from Yadram. 3 dots.
Has Mosley playing and missing. Not sure where his off stump is. He's nibbling outside the off stump. Let's see if Yadram has the ability to bring it back in from outside the off stump to the right hander. Nice, good press delivery. And Mosley seems to be at sea.
Yeah, he's struggling against the pace of Yadram. 4 dots in 4 consecutive deliveries. Williams now just having a chat with him. Maybe telling him, just get off strike, give me the strike, while you just get settled in. Get a feel of the wicket, a feel of the pace of the wicket. Yadram on the verge of a maiden.
Captain for today, Amarnath Prasad. Down the track and still cannot get bat on ball. That was much shorter, much quicker as well from Yadram, who's about to complete a maiden.
So one more ball for the 24th. Yadram, 5 dots already. Can he finish with the maiden? He can, and it will be a wicket maiden as Mosley hits one straight back to him. A sharp catch and good reflexes from Yadram.
What a catch! The best I've seen in a long time.
Can he
Because Yadram in his follow through, he had to go down pretty low. Mosley was under some pressure to score and played a forcing shot back of the track. Here's Yadram in his follow through, as you can see. Got it quickly. I got it easily, in the palm of his hands. And then threw it up in the air. Brilliant catch. Mosley goes for just a single. After 24, 167 for 4. Over number 26 is going to be bowled. Daniel Ross makes his way into the middle. Over number 25 will be bowled, in fact. 167 for 4. In the distance, you're seeing the Transport Sports Club Hall. Seems as if there's going to be a party later on at Transport Main Pavilion. We're hearing the music warming up. UV for his 5th over. That's Yuvraj Dayal. This is the 25th of the innings. Shaquille Williams is still there. And a misfield and it goes into the boundary for 4. Back on the boundary is Randall Wilson. And he just could not hold on to that. He covered the good ground, got to the ball, and then allowed it to slip through. Shaquille Williams is still there. And a misfield goes into the boundary for 4. More runs for Williams. Just one this time. That run rate remains above 7 despite losing wickets. Malteenoes. Daniel Ross faces his first. He's going to have to maintain the scoring rate and keep up with the tempo if Malteenoes will remain in the hunt for 200 plus. Narman, the juice man, says not out. Who's standing at square leg as an umpire.
Yeah, it's good to see from Norman. Standing firm, saying not out. Definitely that back foot did not move. So maybe ACS just, put some pressure on him. Testing him out. Can't fault him for peeling. Can only ask a question, right?
But look what some dot balls in the previous over now here. Brought that scoring rate to below 7 runs and over. Edging past the keeper.
That's a long one, boy.
Two batters in one crease. And a very stiff return. And Balgobin is in some pain. That was a very difficult return from Yuvraj Dayal and hitting. In fact, it's Dayal who's been hit. And he's on the floor. It hit him very hard. It was a ball that actually came off the edge.
Somebody tell you we on TV, can't.
And when the fielder got the ball, the two batters were in one crease, sent it to the bowler's end and hitting the ball on his knee. That was a stiff return from Raymond Perez.
Yeah, definitely.
Past the keeper.
Let's look again on the replay.
Was sent in initially by Gangadin. Slight misfield. And then collected by Perez. See, two batters in one crease. Form hit. That was a nasty blow to the bowler.
Yeah, and both batters stranded at one end.
I look at Randall Wilson. Why is that throw necessary? He's asking. Why so hard? Could have just lobbed it, and the bowler would have done the rest.
Indeed, both batters pretty much in the same crease. Diane Ross running three himself. Williams turning down that second run.
An eventful over coming to an end after this delivery. This is over number 25. Let's see. You can see Dayal there struggling still. That pain will take a little bit of time to ease, but he's going to fight himself to board this one delivery. Williams pulls to the vacant mid-wicket region. 4 more. What a way to end the over. 177 for 4, 25 gone.
Yeah, good finish to the over. 10 runs off that over. Malteenoes looking to step on the gas now. Short ball again from Dayal. And Williams says, thank you very much. He's going to put this in the gap. No one out there. He's going to run away for 4. Malteenoes still 6 wickets in hand. 5 overs left. Now is the time to really step on the tempo. Increase that scoring rate. Current run rate just hovering around 7. Yadram, wicket maiden in his last over. He's going to bowl 26 now.
And as expected, Balgobin is Yuvraj Dayal, is going to leave the field. Ronaldo, as a wicket keeper in the field, you usually have your pads on. But if you do not have your pads on and you take a blow like that, you usually end up in hospital.
Yeah, and that one surely put him in some discomfort. Maybe hitting the side of the knee or the upper part of the shin. Not much flesh in those areas. There's a slight delay in play. Javo. The batter requesting helmet. Maybe afraid that Yadram just throw in a short one.
A lot of transport, they're known for their back in time music, oldies dance and what's not, where the afro tend to come out. But look at Daniel Ross is here. That's like 3 afros in one.
Had to pull it together, pat it down to get it into the helmet. And look at that, still sticking out.
Yeah, most of it is on the outside. Looks like a cartoon character called Mickey Mouse. Cleaned up. Before he got his bat down, his stumps were already dislodged. Clean, bold. What a Yorker from Bashkar Yadram. Wicket number 5. Ross goes for just a single. 177 for 6.
Yeah, no reply, no response to that York from Yadram. And Yadram now in a hat trick. 2-2 for Yadram. Diane Ross. He has to go. New batter. Number 13 on his back, Smeagol. It's Trevor in France. Malteenoes 177 for 5.
A crowd favourite, Smeagol. But there's no crowd here today at Malteenoes. Let's see if he can bring out the entertainment. Yadram on a hat trick. Smeagol will face that hat trick ball.
Trevor in France. Left-handed batter. Looks very confident as he strode to the wicket. He has to face a hat trick delivery.
So this game is being played in honor of Nizam Hafiz, former player of Malteenoes, former player of Guyana at the youth level. He died in the 9/11 tragedy in 2001, September 11, 2001, when the Twin Towers were attacked. So this game is solely in honor and memory of Nizam Hafiz, also played with ACS in the United States.
And this game is being accommodated by Trevor Walk, a lifetime member of ACS. He's the first and only president of the ACS club. So also one of the founding members of his ACS.
Smeagol gets off the mark with just a single. Smeagol's going to come back for the second. So Shaquille Williams retiring hurt, and now Cordell Mars making his way to the middle. So two fresh batters at the crease. Smeagol just gotten off the mark with a double. Pace on again. He had averted a hat trick, Smeagol. So Yadram still bowling a pretty good over.
Yes, Trevor Walk. We spoke about him. He's accommodating this match here. He's in the US Cricket Hall of Fame. There are 3 Hall of Famers we've made aware of. Zamin Amin, the former US captain. Terry Hastu, who's the current vice president and the manager of ACS. And Trevor Walk, president of ACS.
Pace on again from Yadram. A rich history of ACS, and it's written, so it's there for everyone to see. And you love to go back in time to know where you came from, to know where you want to go. So I love the fact that there's history written about ACS. I've had the pleasure of meeting Zamin Amin. I was on tour with him to Trinidad and Tobago, to Houston, to South Africa. Amin is really a good guy. Smeagol gets a full delivery and he forces it down towards extra cover. So Mars did not face a delivery, but is changing his head where, opting to send back the helmet. Let's see Yadram, what he'll do. Mars is tall. Let's see if Yadram is going to go short to him with one delivery to go.
Yadram definitely bounced back in his second spell. The first spell a bit expensive. Second spell, not giving away too many. Not giving away too many. Picked up 2 wickets. Here he is to Mars. Not a Yorker. Test and delivery. 26 comes to an end. Malteenoes Sports Club. They're 180 for 5.
With a current run rate under 7 runs and over, you see that projected score coming down with just 4 overs to go. So Malteenoes still on course for 200 plus, but how much more, how many more than 200 they'll get is left to be seen.
Yeah, just 3 coming off that over. We can consider that over one of the death overs coming to the end of the innings. This is the time that the batting team wants to really push that total up, score it over 10s, try to accelerate towards the end. Just 3 of that over. So good work from Danai. From Yadram rather. And Danai now coming back for second spell. So it looks like ACS will finish with pace. Danai, the most economical of the ACS bowlers today. 4 overs, none for 17. We've seen how he bowls in the death in previous matches. Very wicket to wicket. Testing the batsman, and this one as well. Rising delivery. Where did that one come from? That one just kicked off the surface. I can say well played by France, but my goodness, what a delivery, John. Very wicket to wicket. Testing the batsman, and this one as well. Mars back in defense up against Danai. This is good bowling from Danai.
I get the impression they want to bowl short to Mars, but they just want to make sure that they tease him a little bit with some full one, then go short. Because Yadram had the opportunity to bowl short and he went full. And now Danai, first delivery full. Short one is about to come.
I think Mars is thinking about the short one because he's not coming forward to those good pitch deliveries. You know, he's hanging back, playing the back foot to those foolish deliveries, foolish good length deliveries. See, definitely he's thinking about that short ball. And Danai knows that. As you said, teasing him with a few full ones. Maybe the short one's coming now.
Watch your knees, Yuvi. Feel with 1 foot. Don't let it hit you on the other foot, yeah?
Mars off the mark. So you see that Mars is prepared for a battle. Short ball, not really making him afraid. Was quickly into position to play square of the wicket on the offside. Playing it in front of square. Says a lot about the pace of this track as well. Or lack of pace in this occasion.
Good deception from Danai. Slower one. Totally deceiving France. This is an excellent over from Danai coming down to the end of the innings. This is 27th of the innings. Just 2 runs and a leg by.
And 1 over to go in his spell after this one. Cleaned up. Mars does the full delivery, looking to go for the almighty hit downtown. Missed it and lost his off stump. It's out of the ground. He goes for just a single, 183 for 6.
Yeah, brilliant way to end the over. Excellent over up to that point. And what a way to just cap it off. Cleaning up Mars' stumps, hitting the off stump out to the ground. That's the first one for Danai today.
And it's a trademark of Danai to hit the top of the stumps. And he has done that again. He's bowled 5 overs, 1 for 19. 3 overs to go, 183 for 6.
So Williams retired hurt a few moments ago. He's back out there now with fall of Mars. Malteenoes 183 for 6. 3 overs to go. That projected score coming down. Now just over 200, 203. Going at this current run rate. Bashka Yadram been excellent in his second spell. He's back for his last. 2 for 31 thus far.
ACS will have to answer a question very soon. Who's going to bowl the last over? Because Yadram will bowl over number 28. Danai will bowl 29. Yadram is going to finish now. Who's going to bowl over number 30? France gets a quick one again. Very good spell. Hostile spell now from Yadram.
Definitely. And to answer your question, I know it's a question you posed to ACS, but it's definitely not Carmichael.
I would not be surprised if it is Carmichael.
Carmichael already bowling 7 overs today.
One more than the full quota per bowler. So these things happen sometimes, they say. It's because of the officiating malfunction.
Good work by umpire Norman. Fixing back the stumps.
Shaquille Williams is back out to face the music. Hitting it very hard, but straight to the fielder, Karan Ganesh. They call him KG. Projected score coming down with every dot ball and every tight over. Let's hear a bet, Ronaldo. Let's see how good your betting skills are. What will be your final score?
I think Malteenoes might just scrape 200. Going to this current run rate, they might just get 200, maybe 201, 202.
Spiegel cleaned up another Yorker from Bashka Yadram, and Trevon France has to go. Little bit of an entertaining innings. Played some shots without making any connection. Goes for 4 from 9. It's now 185 for 7.
It's excellent dead bowling from ACS, particularly Yadram. He's hitting the Yorkers, hitting that Yorker just on the off stump or just outside the off stump. Batters can't do anything with that one. This time beating Smeagol, hitting back the off stump. And you can see towards the end of this innings, Malteenoes, when they want to accelerate, they're actually slowing down. They're decelerating. Definitely not what Malteenoes want at this stage.
Yeah, while I think 200 is on the cards, Ronaldo, another wicket going down now makes it a lot more difficult for Malteenoes to get to 200. Especially with the spell that Bashkar Yadram is in. With 2 deliveries to go, then Danai at the other end. I think I'm going to put a bold bet out there, 195.
I think we should put.
Hope Terry has to and the rest will not hear me. They may want to change my bet and let's get the stakes up.
I think we need to pause the game and call our good friend Betty. I'm pretty sure he has a bet on his game. I think he has a projected score. I'll ask Andrew to just give him a call and see what he says.
The Rose and new batters gets off the mark immediately with just one, and quite importantly, handing the strike back to Shaquille Williams, who is the aggressor, 29 from 15. Had to take a break moments ago, but he's back out in the middle now. looks quite composed. He's in some form recently in club cricket. So form following him in this big clash against ACS. Yadram to finish his spell now. Full toss, forced down towards mid wicket. Bad way to finish his spell, but a good way to end the over for Malteenoes. 190 now for the loss of 7. Yadram to finish.
Yeah, didn't look to hit it too much or hit it too hard. Just timed it, placed it in the gap. Low full toss, and that's good batting from Williams. He's up at 33. 2 overs left. Malteenoes looking for a score in excess of 200. They're now stepping in the gas thanks to Williams. Yadram finishing his spell. 3 for 37. Not bad in the context of the innings. Started a bit expensive, but coming back nicely towards the end, picking up 3 wickets.
We're going to look at the bowling options now for ACS. Then I about to start his final over. 1 for 19, got a wicket in the last over that he bowled. 190 for 7. LaRose on strike.
Good quick single for Williams, realizing that Raymond Perez is deep on the edge of that 30-yard circle. Calling LaRose through because he knows he has to step up. He's the man in form. He's the man who's set right now. 33 from 16 rather. He knows he needs to get at least 50 here. Explosive innings so far.
Nice battle now with Danai and him. Danai bowling into that win, umpire losing his cap. So the win has picked up as well. So Danai bowling into that win. Maybe the ball wobbling a little bit to Williams.
It's an early call of 2.
Runs. Important that Shaquille Williams take most of the strike. So he's back on strike again to Danai. Will they force themselves to come back for the second? Yes! 2 is the call. Danai not gathering, so allow the batters to complete the second.
If he had gathered there, I think LaRose was short. Struggling for that second one, but the intention is to always get Williams back on strike. Luckily, a bit of a fumble.
Intelligent stuff from Malteenoes at this stage. In the air, but also in the gap. Chase is on. To stop just before that concrete drain, but also it means to stop just before the boundary. And it did not run. Chase is on.
Good hunting down from Yadram. That's good cricket from ACS. Not giving up on the ball. Running down all the way to the end on the edge of the boundary. Umpire Norman just rehearsing some jabs at square leg. I think he has a boxing match tonight.
You never know. But big boxing coming up. Elton Dari against Dexter Marks. Coming up at Everest Cricket Club. 20th of April. Beautiful shot down the ground. Wilson is there at long on. So it's just one. Asking Darson LaRose to face one delivery. So Williams will look to remain at a non-strikers in after this delivery. 1 over to go after this. Oh, down the track. That's the end of Danai. 1 for 24 from his 6. 1 over to go. 196 for 7.
Spoke about those options. Chitram Balgavin, he has 2 more. Yuvraj Dayal, 1 more. Karen Ganesh, she still has 5 as well. There's Avin Gangadin, who hasn't bowled in this innings. A few others. Raymond Perez, we saw him bowl in a previous match. So they still have options. But these are just some of the few that have been bowling today.
At this stage, we'd love to have pace on to finish, because the way Shaquille Williams is going, you really want to have pace on to not allow the batters a lot of time to get onto the bowling and dispatch them for maximums or even 4s. So they're going to go for Yuvraj Dayal, who has 1 over to go. Has bowled pretty interestingly tight, 1 for 37. Tight because of what has been happening with the other bowlers. The final over belongs to Yuvraj Dayal. Williams on 38 will take strike.
Going to hit this one too hard, but they can't, or they shouldn't get 2 there, and he's out. Definitely not 2 there, but of course the intention to get Williams back on strike. So the Rose goes run out by Big Shoe.
Yeah, drum there. Sending a very good return on the bounce to Dayal, who completes the demolition work and finding LaRose short of his ground. He goes for 196 now for the loss of 8 in the final over.
In walks Totiram Bishun.
One of the few left-arm Chinaman bowlers still around. Played youth cricket for Guyana a long time ago. Was off the ball for a little bit, came back now. Playing for Malteenoes. He started at DCC. So Williams gets a single. Was not even looking for the second. Maybe looking to Total Ambition to really blast the ball around to get maybe 2s, 4s, 6s. You never know.
Yeah, Williams just looking to get runs. They don't want to be bowled out. 8 wickets down already. A couple of those wickets going down because they want to get Williams back on strike. Still 4 legal deliveries left in this innings. Dot ball. 3 left now.
It's always difficult for batters to come in the last over and blast balls away, especially when they're not accustomed to batting as well. This time he hits in the air. It's very high, short of Avin Gangadin, who's coming off a long on. But rotation and strike. Williams back on strike now.
And Malteenoes score, moving up to 199. So 1 short of that 200 mark. Williams back on strike. 2 deliveries. How much damage can he cause? Not much on that occasion. So last ball, can he breach 200?
So Dayal not looking to get a wicket, just looking to bowl a dot ball. Looking to go in the good areas. End of the innings, 199 the final score for Malteenoes for 8. It means ACS will need 200 exactly to win from their 30 overs. Dayal in the end 2 runs and a wicket in that over. So 199 for 8, the final score from Malteenoes after they won the toss, decided to bat. Look at that start. 54 from Hines, Barrington 51, 31 from Liverpool. Shaquille Williams in the end, 40 not out. And good contribution at the top, but nothing good at the bottom. Mosley 1, Ross 1, France 4, Mars 1. And in the end, LaRose 1 and Total Ambition 1. Top heavy, the batting you would say.
In terms of bowling, 3 for Yadram. Definitely the pick of the bowlers. 3 for 37 from his 6. 23 dots in that spell. 2 to Carmichael, 1 to Danai, 1 to Yuvraj Dayal. none for Balgobin, none for Ganesh. 14 extras in a total of 199. So ACS now will require 200 to get over the line and pick up the 6th victory.
Good stuff from Yadram. Pace was up. Ball after his opening spell was expensive. Came back, switched from the southern end to the top end, and bowled extremely fast. And now we're seeing ACS looking to get 200 to win in this run chase. We'll take a break. We come back with a run chase with ACS looking for, like you said, another victory on tour when they look to get 200 from 30 against Malteenoes at Malteenoes. Weather continues to be good. We hope you can stay with us and do come back in about 25 minutes for the run chase.